So today we're going to be converting our ounces to pounds and our pounds back to ounces. And just like we do for every unit conversion video on this channel, we have to first start with our basic unit conversion for these exercises. So to do that, we need to know how many ounces are going to be in a single pound. And the answer to that is going to be 16. So 1 pound, LB, short for pound, or the symbol for pound, is going to equal 16 ounces, OZ. This is going to be our basic unit conversion for these exercises. With this, we can now convert ounces to pounds and pounds back to ounces. So let's jump into our first exercise. Let's say we have 256 ounces, and we want to know how many pounds do we have when we have 256 ounces. Well, we know that 16 ounces make a single pound, and we have 256 ounces. So if 16 ounces make 1 pound, how many groups of 16 do we get from this 256 ounces? In order to find that out, we need to divide. So we're going to take 256 divided by 16 so we can figure out how many groups of 16 are in this 256. And when we do this division, we'll find that we have 16 groups of 16. Therefore, when we have 256 ounces, we're going to have 16 pounds. You take your total number of ounces divided by the 16 ounces up here, and that should give you how many pounds you're going to have. Let's look at another example. Let's say we have 416 ounces now. We want to know how many pounds do we have when we have 416 ounces. Well, we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to take our 416, divide that by our 16 up here, because we want to know how many groups of 16 are going to be in this 416. So when we do this division, we're going to get what? 26. There's 26 groups of 16, so we have 26 pounds. As you see, all we do is take our total number of ounces divided by our 16 ounces, and that should give us how many pounds we have. So now we've converted from ounces to pounds. Let's go to our next section where we're going to be converting from pounds back to ounces. Now we want to convert our pounds to ounces, and we're still going to use our basic unit conversion to do so. So our first example is going to be 12 pounds. We want to know how many ounces do we have when we have 12 pounds. Now I underline this so that you don't get confused and think that's 121. No, this is 12 pounds equals how many ounces. So if every pound is going to be 16 of these ounces, and we have 12 of these pounds, how many ounces are we going to get? How do we find that? Well, each pound is 16 ounces. There's 12 of them. I'm thinking multiplication. We want to know how many are we going to get when we have 12 times this amount. 1 pound is 16 ounces. 12 times that amount should be how many ounces we have when we have 12 pounds. So we're going to multiply our 12 times our 16. And when we do 12 times 16, we're going to get 192. That means when we have 12 pounds, we should have 192 ounces. Let's look at another one. Let's say instead of 12 pounds, we have 40 pounds. There's 40 pounds here, and we want to know how many ounces we have when we have 40 pounds. The same thing applies. If every pound is going to be 16 ounces, we have 40 times this amount. So we want to do 40 times 16. And when we do that, we're going to get 640. That means that when we have 40 pounds, we really have 640 ounces. All we're doing is taking our total number of pounds and multiplying it by this 16. Unlike our previous section, where you took your total number of ounces and divided it by this 16. But how do you remember which one to do in which case? How do you know when to multiply and when to divide? Well, you can look at your basic unit conversion, right, and get that shortcut there, or that reminder. Look at the numbers here. We have a 1 and we have a 16. Now, which one's bigger? 16 is bigger. It's a bigger number than 1. So you can think about it this way. When we're going from pounds to ounces, when we're converting from pounds to ounces, the number attached to the unit should be bigger. And to get something bigger, are you thinking multiplication or division? Well, I normally think multiplication. So going from pounds to ounces needs a bigger number, therefore we're going to multiply. But going from ounces to pounds, we need a smaller number. So instead of multiplication, we want to do division. So you can look at your basic unit conversion rate and get that reminder that you need. Pounds to ounces, you multiply. Ounces to pounds, you're going to divide. Actually, before we jump out of this video, there's one bit of clarification I would like to offer. And that's the use of LB versus LBS. Now, I wrote LBS a lot in this video. I tend to use LB for a single pound and LBS for multiple pounds. But technically, a lot of people may tell you that LB is all you need. And that's fine. Like, this is just fine to use for a single pound or multiple pounds. I mean, like I said, most people would probably tell you only use that. But there are some areas that will accept LBS for multiple pounds. But to stay on the safe side, so that no one critiques you, just use LB and you will be fine for both a single pound or multiple pounds. With this, I hope my clarification can help mitigate any confusion that I may have caused with my personal preference. I like using LBS. It's very clear to me that it's multiple, but once again, you're safe and fine and probably even preferred to just use LB for both single and multiple pounds. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. See you again next week.